And now he's had 5 or 6 matches in a row against some top players that he has been able to win, with the most notable probably being a win against another French player, Moxie. Right now, I'm actually a bit surprised how low scoring the game has gone so far. Maybe these two just feeling it out. Zen ends up... Zen into a dribble and uses a backflip to get a flick that's just enough to get over the top of Nwpo. He's trying to close the distance. Actually, a really deep dive from Nwpo, but he would have been okay. Idea for Nwpo to do that much diving. In the future, if you're going to get that close to the play, you have to actually make a real challenge on the ball. Zen's going to get a 50. Nwpo passed to himself off the corner. He sees Zen attacking him on the wall and is hoping to punish him for putting himself out of position for a brief moment. Wait, Zen even... What was he doing floating in the air? I think I missed that. I thought he was just on the wall. With it, decides to just put a power shot on net. He wants to play an extended attack against Zen. Zen able to escape fairly easily. Very greedy attempts from Zen here. Feeling Zen takes the ball to the ground to counter that high challenge. Zen sends a flick into the top left. Nwpo actually is going to be able to counter this. It was a well-placed shot, and yet still not well enough. He needs to worry about, but as long as Nwpo stays on the back wall, he's going to turn it in for a goal. Faking the wave dash shot, and then into the bump is Zen, threatening so much throughout this dribble. We've seen him. He has a reset to use. That was actually the last time he touched the ball, but often you'll see in many moments ago, Nwpo trying to make something work out of the attacking corner, and he does it with ease. How did Zen defend as he tries to get himself back in position? Maybe he has really no choice but to dive in. Nwpo just handed the ball back. He didn't need to do this. Nwpo probably would have been best to just hold on to the ball, bait Zen in for a really bad challenge, and punish him for it. Instead, handed it over. Now Zen, a kickoff win, a very favorable one, a power shot. Nwpo can't get back to it. Like a great position for Zen. The shot was wide. They're going to give Nwpo a save on it, but I think it would have been off the post and out. Zen now faking high. Nwpo, this is just a well-placed shot. He has Nwpo up on the top right of the net, and so instead of high dribbling, he keeps it low, makes it as tough as possible for Nwpo to come off the wall and make the right read, and then ends up getting to just slow roll it in. Nwpo kind of outplaying himself a little bit by... Nwpo wants a possession. He doesn't have a ton of boost to work with, so what he's hoping to do is threaten an air dribble and get Zen to back off. But Zen knows there's nothing he could do. Zen grabbing the boost. Little camera check. He's trying to play it patiently, but he can't do it. Zen knows he has a boost advantage on Nwpo right now, and he sees Nwpo acting like a madman. So normally what you want to do is you want to really leave this time. Let Nwpo have a bit of space. The midfield boost wasn't there for him, so he's all the way back into the back corner, and Nwpo forces a 50 through. Zen was thinking about getting 100 there and then turning the challenge. You see, as soon as he didn't get it, forcing it over. So a 2-1 lead. Zen to the air. Nwpo, he has not been lacking on pre-jumping and trying to play high. We see him on the back wall. Grabs the 100, goes straight to the back wall for Zen's dribble. But Zen is recognizing that. Trying to pre-jump the power shot. Zen didn't take it this time. Zen lets the ball just fall to the ground and roll it in. He tried to get an air dribble bump, but it all happened too far away from the net. Zen, oh my goodness. Getting Nwpo to miss in the midfield with this crazy wave dash. Nwpo decides. Zen wall to air dribble. Double resets. Nwpo can't get the save. Zen is absolutely farming right now. Nwpo has not been great on the goal line, but we saw him just try and challenge earlier too on the dribble. He's able to cover the shot. Nwpo flick over the top, crossbar down, and then no, he needs to go finish it. He thought it was in, and he flipped away. Zen now off the ceiling, slamming it down, and that gets intercepted. This should be a freebie, and it is. Slam the ball directly at him. It's been so many different times that Nwpo has just been throwing power shots, and I swear when I watch Nwpo as of late, I don't see him on the back foot, and then they try and pin him back there for an extended amount of time to eventually get a goal. Now, it's something that players do. It's something that Nwpo, I don't feel like, does a lot. Nwpo's usually a beat him with the first take kind of insane offense. Nice flick from Zen. Almost got enough height to get over the top of Nwpo. 30 seconds left to go. Nwpo, I like this air dribble bump take. I feel like in his position earlier, he was just ripping power shots and then trying to get follow-ups because he could maybe have forced a tough save out of Zen. Zen wave dash is going to give him all the space in the world. So it's up to Nwpo. Zen off the ceiling. It's actually going to be easy for Nwpo. Zen tried to close the distance in what was a very easy to adjust to way. I mean, that's such a long distance. Nwpo up and Zen coming back, but now it's the opposite. Nwpo flipped under the ball. This should just be a goal. Zen's long shot. Oh, he's giving himself a what a save. He knows he slipped up here. Oh, I mean, that... I feel like on my screen, it moved a little bit from his touch. He found a way to just matrix right underneath it. What we saw from Nwpo at the end of that last game is actually one of a few signs that I feel like I've seen of Nwpo playing a little bit nervous, maybe. You know, it's impossible to know without asking him, but I think some of the style that he's been picking is almost like a safer, less and less to lose as you get lower in the series. Might be able to find his stride a little bit. He needed that goal. He actually beautifully. As he tries to set himself up a pass off the back wall. He misses wide, and this should just be a long shot for a goal. Wave dash, but it's going to be okay. Still had space, although he probably sets up his dribble a lot better if he doesn't miss that wave dash. It's Nwpo now trying to make something out of this kickoff. Double reset, the 50! Nwpo starting to catch fire a little bit. If he can keep this up, a lot of that comes off the back of kickoff wins, but would come off the back wall early. But he did not. Zen resets and just takes it to the ground. Right now, he has been able to score almost exclusively off of threatening various shots, understandably. Go all the way to the back corner. No, he decides he doesn't have time for that. So he turns and challenges and loses the ball on the wave dash, and this should just be... I don't know if it would have. Nwpo, did he just get a goal off this? Oh my goodness, wait! Zen had the save and then he doubled it in. Nwpo just took a shot off the corner as Zen didn't want to get up to the ball, decides to back off, and then he tried to... Zen being given space once again, and he's just... You can't do it. I mean, he's too good. He's too good at reading Nwpo on defense. Nwpo needed a boost to work with, so you see him pathing over the pads and then using that last bit to round. Pogo, low 50. Doesn't really get either, but he gets a demo, and the follow-up shot is crossbar down. Almost left that near post open. Nwpo now reset to the ground. Can he fake? Zen still somehow gets a save. Still somehow. Now Nwpo, a double and a goal. I think Zen just couldn't afford to leave like he did. He maybe felt like there's no way he's getting offense back the other way unless he had 100 boost. Because right now, he needs more. He'll win this kickoff, though. He needs a solid kickoff where he needs to just be a menace on the ball. Never really let the play set up. Zen once again. Back to the back corner. Zen is converted on just about 100% of these, and he is just moving Nwpo with all of these threats, and he doesn't ever actually have to use them. Just threaten the flick, and Nwpo's up to try and make the save, but Zen to the air. He's not going to be able to score in time, so Nwpo will get his first as he slams it to the ground. Another win by just one, but no overtime. We saw him in his match against Moxie instantly switch off of it, even after it got him a win. Nwpo forcing Zen into net. Actually, he's doing more than just that for Nwpo. One of the first times I feel like Zen's been able to really set up a possession, and Nwpo gets a save, and as impressive as this reset shot is, it's sent right at Zen. Nwpo trying as best he can to stay all over the ball. Out for a shot and not. Nwpo, nice catch. Needed to get up quickly, and he does. Big risk here, too. He doesn't pop it over the top of Zen. Zen might have a takeaway, be able to get away with it. Nwpo deciding not to take the power shot, didn't have a great angle for it. Zen in and out of the net, and Nwpo plays it to top left. And finishing off dribbles, finishing off reset plays that are not likely to score. You need to have a good recognition of and Nwpo is not one to want to switch to defense very often. You know, he'll get late into a dribble that is likely for failure and just hand it over the ball. Or at least he cost himself a ton of boost in order to get back to it. And now he hands over the ball. Tried to immediately challenge again. Zen gets a goal. Nwpo's had a tough time taking it away, but he succeeded in doing so. High flick. Zen decided to challenge at that moment. And the lead will be extended. Dribble setup, gets him demoed, and now Nwpo looking top left. What a save from Zen! Does he have the follow-up? Nwpo trying to fake him, but Zen covered most of everything. Eventually, Nwpo gets in. Zen jumping like a madman, attempting to stop what could have been a delays. But the way he's approaching, just finding his way around. What a save! That was these two have been breaking expectations a lot today. Zen's going to have a freebie. Just attacking the ball has been better for him, even when he occasionally series. Best of 7, but only a best of 3. Nwpo never giving him a moment to breathe. Nwpo's going to challenge this one early, and he should have this read. The first goal comes off of an immediate challenge on an air dribble. Nwpo sees it coming. He knows that when he gets extended possessions, when he gets ball carries, he converts. So he wants to slow the play. But I think he'd much rather be a cringe winner than a based loser. Challenging. Chaining some dashes to catch back up to this one and hold on to his 32 boost, but Zen's still in a great spot. Nice shot from Zen. He drops it underneath Nwpo. Nwpo thought about the ceiling challenge, decides to turn back down, and Zen able to get to another carry. This one off the kickoff. Both him and Nwpo low on boost, but he is just so precise every time he gets the ball. Nwpo in and out of the nets. Wasn't wrong to do so. Once again, fall on top of his car, but he decides to play a bit of Nwpo's game. Slamming it into the corner, and Nwpo's free jumping over the top of this play before it ever happens. And that's just what you get when you're watching a Nwpo game. A wall air dribble of his own. He's going to try and make this quick as Zen recovers, but Zen got more than enough boost. You look to drop it behind Zen. You see Zen backflipping to stop his momentum, just barely get the touch. Has the lead right now, but Nwpo trying to attack. That was an aggressive bump attempt. Doesn't connect, and Zen certainly could have been obtained, but Nwpo doesn't want to deal with it. He wants to get 2 straight instead. If you see the mental slipping, if you know 2 more minutes of playing in that game is going to make you tilt out of this world, then it could be the right decision to just go next. Zen setting up and allowed to fall back down onto the ball. Single touch dribble. It wasn't even really a dribble. He just popped the ball up and then hovered behind it. The ball kind of right in front of him, so it looked like a genius move that he did on purpose. Zen does it again. You back off of Zen, and he finds a way to make you look silly. This time, scooting the ball back the right side of the nets. Zen recognized he made a mistake. He thought he had a chance to go. People trying to chase this ball down because he doesn't want to give Zen space, but he just shot it a little bit too hard. The boost spawn right underneath him. No, he does not. You can see from Nwpo's perspective, it spawns behind him. He's able to get Nwpo's back corner, though. Now Zen to the air. Gotta expect him to go low the way he's been playing these. I almost want to just see Nwpo not entertain a high shot. Make Zen hit a reset, hit something high, because he's just been going low every time. Strong touch to the wall to set up this dribble. He sees Nwpo on the ceiling, so he heads to the ground. Nwpo cannot make this save, and it's off of another pre-jump. He pre-jumps the flick again. I guess maybe we haven't been noticing when it's been working for him, because he seems to think it's still the best idea. If that's true, then that's just even more impressive for the players who've been able to dominate 50. Zen, though, is getting a bit of separation. GG's! I was wondering, this is a bit early. Oh, no. Nwpo was looking good at the start of the game. I mean, Zen says you can come back, and it's true. It's very true. With 2 minutes and 3 goals, not only is it true, I mean, this game isn't even close to over. Zen, you have a pogo? It is tradition after somebody wins and they get an early forfeit to try a pogo. Thank you, Paranoiding. All right, here we go. Maybe a pogo? Thank you for the 15 months, Paranoiding. Oh, maybe not. Zen dropped the controller again. Oh, that was our last chance. Where'd the ball go? The ball's gone. There it is. Wait, Zen's keeping it up? Oh, no. Not able to. Whoops. Caps locked him. GG's, chat. GG's.